L'Alpe d'Huez is a renowned ski resort, home to the largest ski slope in Europe and to one of the most famous stages of the Tour de France. Its development started at the very beginning of the 20th century and continued throughout most of its duration. Through its history of growth and development, the name appears repeatedly. The name of entrepreneurs and visionaries that each in their own way contributed to bringing the resort to its highest point. That name was the Collomb name. Up until the 1900s, Huez was a small village located 1,600 meters up in the air in the Oise region, just an hour from Grelot via today's transportation. Its primary occupation was the breeding of goats and the production of goat cheese. At the time, it was home to only 2 taverns, and so up to 20 travelers a year. In 1901, Joseph Collomb arrived in Huez from the public orphanage. At first a cheese producer, he opened a café at the demand of the villagers. In 1903, the Café de l'Espérance Collomb is created, where Joseph would host the first ever skiers of the region. In order to welcome the skiers during the winter under better conditions, he built the Rousses Hôtel in 1911. At the beginning of the 1920s, Joseph recognized the opportunities offered by the Huez plateau above the village, what would become later Alpes d'Huez, that as a skiing ground. He would direct and host his winter clients in a chalet located on the plateau, as well as work to the improvement of the road going up to Huez. This task would be bestowed in the end to his 2 sons, Léandre and Clotaire. The first assured the journey by shuttle up to the village, while the second would increase the size of the Rousses Hôtel. From that moment to the beginning of the Second World War, the station grew. The road was enlarged, the number of slopes on the Huez plateau grew, and with it, the Grand Rousses grew as well. By 1939, the Collomb family owned a hotel, the local shuttle company, and a major sports shop in the town. During the war, the Collomb family was part of the resistance, the Grand Rousses Hotel becoming a local hospital until it was moved deep into the mountain. In 1944, the Collomb family was threatened of being executed due to its actions in assisting the escape of 11 American pilots, forcing them to go into hiding in the caves found all around the mountain. After the war, Alpes d'Huez officially became a ski resort living on hotel management. Between 1945 and 1968, 33 hotels were built. Of these, only 13 remain today. The resort welcomes a large Parisian population attracted by the skiing opportunities. In 1952, the Tour de France passes through the 15-kilometer long road leading up to the resort for the first time. La Montée de l'Alpe, as we call it, would become a recurring stage of the sports event 24 years later. In 1955, Clotaire built the new Grand Rousses in Alpes d'Huez as a modern and luxurious hotel for direct access to the slopes. Up until his death, Clotaire worked to the improvement of the skiing facilities by becoming the mayor of Alpes d'Huez from 1953 to 1959, before becoming president of the Initiative Syndicate working on the same projects. His final achievements were the construction of the highest skiing point of the resort, 3,330 meters up, and the construction of a tunnel for the mountain to create what I consider as one of the best and the hardest slopes I've ever skied on. He also secured the resort's place as the host of the sledding event for the 1968 Winter Olympic Games. Unfortunately, Clotaire died earlier that year, and never saw the final product of his labor. The management of the hotel passed to his son, Hubert, who 4 years earlier saw the birth of his first daughter, Patricia. After his death in 1981, the hotel passed to his wife, Juliette, who kept it under her energetic care until Patricia took up the torch in 2012 as the manager of the Grand Rousses. The Grand Rousses Hotel remains up to this day the most notable achievement of the Collomb family's legacy to Alpes d'Huez.